Hey guys, what is up? It's Meatcroft Studios here, and today I'm going to be showing off another LEGO Bill and Ted MOC. And today we have the jail cell escape. And in this set you would get a small little jail cell model and also Missy's Car, which is Bill's mom in Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventures. This is from the first movie, and we included 5 characters with this set. So let's get in detail with the minifigures first, and then we'll move into our models. Alright guys, so in this set I decided to include 5 characters like I said. Obviously we get Bill and Ted, who are the same as before, but I will show them because they are very cool minifigures. I definitely think they're cool. This is Bill, very simple looking minifigure. He's got the white t-shirt, he's got the purple jacket hanging around his legs right there, and he's also got his jeans. Then we have Ted right here. He's got a scared face, he's got his detailed legs and stuff, the white short sleeves, so he's got a little jacket going over that. And then on the back he's got a smiling face right there. I don't remember, I think Bill actually does have a double-sided head. You can see he has a scared face right there. So they can both be running away from whatever is attacking them. In this set I included Missy, which is Bill's mom. She'd be like an exclusive character for the set. You can see what she looks like. I'll show you her back printing real quick. Pretty simple minifigure right here. But definitely a cool one for the set. We included Napoleon, obviously. We did not include him with the mall set because we wanted him to be in the jail escape set, which is this one right here. So you'd get him in the set, you got his shirt, he's got kind of an angry face right there, and he's got the little back cape right there and his back printing. And the final minifigure we included is Ted's dad. I know in the movie he was bald with some hair on the side, but they don't really make a good hair piece for this minifigure, so we just ended up using this one right here. You can see he looks like a cop, obviously, and on his back you can see what he looks like. So pretty simple minifigures, but I think they definitely get the job done. So let's move into our set. Alright guys, so our first model of the set would be the jail cell right here. And it's a pretty simple model for the most part. We've got some jail door details, we got a window right here with a jail detail on the front of it right there. We have this big mechanism right here, which I'll show you in a minute. On the outside we've got some trash cans, and you can see this side there's not really a lot of detail over here, but on the actual back side of the jail cell you can have your minifigures in here, so you can take Napoleon and put him behind bars if you want to. And you can see there's a door right here that opens up to go to the inside of the jail cell. And we've got a little cool we got a few playability features on this actually. The main playability feature, I guess you could say, would be this, but we've got one right here where the window opens up and you can have your minifigures climb out and escape into Missy's car, which is a cool little feature. I'll show you this feature once we actually get the car. You can see these are on some little pieces right here, and that reveals a feature later with the car. And then on the inside of the jail cell, there's not really a lot of detail, but I mean, it didn't really have too much in the movie. It would just be a small model. And basically what this is for, this big contraption right here, is in the movie, Ted's dad discovers them breaking the historical figures out of prison. So he goes and he walks in and he gets all mad at them, and Ted uses time to his advantage to set up a barrel or like a trash can in the future to drop on his dad's head so he doesn't stop them. So basically you just kind of drop it with the flick missile. I kind of missed it right there, but in a sense you're supposed to drop it on his head and it gets stuck on him obviously, and they can make their escape. So that is actually in the movie, if you watch it, it says Wild Stallions rule on a trash can, but we do have trash cans, but they wouldn't fit very well on the minifigure right here, so we thought using a barrel would work better, just since it's a bigger piece. So like I say, you just hold this and then you drop it on him. That time it probably knocked him out, but I think overall it's a pretty cool model. It gets the job done in my opinion, and I think it's a really cool part of the set. So let's move on to the car. Alright guys, moving on to the actual car, and this is definitely my favorite model of the set. Missy's car in the movie helps the historical figures, Bill and Ted, and all of them get to their actual presentation at the school on time and escape the prison. So we can take a look at it right here. It's definitely got a cool color scheme to it. In the movie it was more like of a maroon color than brown, but having this many maroon colors pieces is not easy to get your hands on. Unless you want to order online, and then you have to order specific pieces and stuff, so we just went with brown. I thought the color of it looks really cool. It's definitely the older style. You can see the front of it right here. You got the headlights, we've got the windows right here. You can see we have red seats on the inside if you can see through there. The other side is the same. There aren't any actual doors on this one, but I think not having doors is better, just because if we did, it would probably compromise the design of it and it wouldn't look very good. So I think we went with the right choice of not adding those. And you can see we use a lot of these window slant pieces on here. On the back we have a license plate and some rear we got some rear lights right there. Then on the top of the car, we have these two little poles going across, just like in the movie. The details are all very much the same as from the movie, so obviously we can take off the top right here and move on to the inside of the car. So the inside of the car is doesn't have a ton of detail, but I think it definitely gets the job done. You can see right here we have Napoleon's sword inside of there, so he can sit in the middle. We can just take Napoleon and put him right there. There are no studs actually, but that allows for more minifigures to sit inside. You can see the front right there. We got some front details with a radio. We got a little cassette up there, a steering wheel, and the shift gear right here. And obviously in the back we can fit other minifigures as well. So if you want, we could put Ted in the back, and then we could put Missy driving the car right here in the front, and we can also fit Bill in the front. This car actually sits 5 characters. The middle seat, if you really try to, possibly could get another character in there, but it's not very big because we had to make this middle area the most stable to support the roof. So we pretty much were only able to get one figure, and Napoleon sat in there anyway in the movie. So you can see what that looks like. You can just put the roof back on. It's a really simple build. You can see what that looks like on the bottom. But it just connects in 2 spots on the top. And there you go. You're ready to drive. You got your characters on the inside. They're all seated up and ready to go. And I think the model overall looks really accurate, and it's really cool. It's definitely cool for even a city setting if you're not into the Bill and Ted movies. I think it definitely looks cool, and it would be fun in a city setting to have in your city, driving around, just to have different types of vehicles and stuff like that. So I thought it was really cool. So let's go into our conclusion. Before we move on to our conclusion, we have a quick little feature right here with the car and the trash cans, which I did not show yet. Basically, you just take your car and it'll slam into the trash cans right there. You can drive right over them, and it's pretty easy. So it's just like them trying to escape really quickly, and they're just bashing through stuff. So I thought that was a nice little feature we put in. It's a very simple one. Don't get me wrong, it's very simple. But I think it's definitely fun, and kids would have fun playing with it. Alright guys, so I hope you enjoyed this Bill and Ted MOC. Tell me what you think in the comments below. We only have a few more Bill and Ted MOCs left, and then we're done. And then we'll be moving on to another theme, which I think is going to excite a lot of people. But tell me what you think of this one in the comments down below. I really enjoyed making this set. It was just definitely a cool vehicle to try out and build. It's not something you typically see being built from Lego builders, is these kinds of cars and stuff like that. And just movie scenes from movies that you wouldn't think to put into Lego sets. And I thought it was a lot of fun building it. So tell me what you think in the comments below. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you have a great rest of the day, and thanks for watching.